Welcome to Bitter Reality Brewing. We have a White Labs 300 Classic Hefeweizen and a 380 Hefeweizen. Yes, we're gonna do a taste test and we're gonna see which one does what. Don't forget, like, subscribe, keep sharing. Don't forget it's a Monday. We've got a giveaway or two. If you heard me in a previous video, I went down to Chimney Rock, Lake Lure, Ashville, North Carolina. And of course I hit Burial Brewing. I stopped at Green Man and I went to White Labs. Yeah, I guess I'm a super nerd when I'm like, hey, I need to go to the gift shop. She's like, what is this company? I'm like, it's a yeast company. She's like, a gift shop at a yeast company. Really? Yeah, not everybody understands. But while I was there, I got to taste a Schwarzbier, or a German dark lager. And I had it with 925, which is their high pressure yeast. And I had it with the regular classic lager yeast, which I don't remember which one, but hey. That one, the 925, was very subdued, and I mean very subdued. I did not get a lot of anything in my face. It was just nice and smooth. Well, the one that had the just standard lager yeast, I had the roast. I had, a little bit of Pilsner in there. It was smooth, but I could get all those flavors popping and, jumping out at me. So I was like, So I grabbed a couple of their experiments. And if you're in Asheville, North Carolina, definitely, if you have time, swing by White Labs. You can get a flight, you can do whatever you want, you can buy some to go. But here's what's cool. They'll brew a beer. And then when they get done brewing that beer and they go to pitch the yeast, they'll break it into 2, 3, 4 different batches. So like this one, they did 2. There's some I've seen where they've done 3 or more. A lot of times they won't can them, because these they'll can and you can take them with you. So I have an IPA I'll be doing too with 2 different yeasts. But here, this one is Hefeweizen. It's 5% ABV, called Hansen. The Hefeweizen Ale White Labs 300. And White Labs 300 is a classic German strain. It's the one I've used for the majority of my Dunkels, or Dunkelweizens. Yep, Dunkelweizens, because they're ale. And my Hefeweizens. Now, this is the most popular German strain that's used for traditional, authentic Hefeweizens. It produces a high level of, I can say this word, isomyl acetate, giving the resulting beer notes of banana. Yes, you guessed it. With balanced phenol production, which the strain also produces clove, but remains banana forward. Now, I've done this before where I've fermented it kind of cool, and it's pretty balanced. But if you ferment it a little warm, the banana stands out massively. And if you go a little too warm, you get some other funky things you don't really want. It's low flocculating, which means that it's gonna leave a nice desired cloudy look appropriate for the German wheat beer style. Pitching rate and temperature, a lot of us already know this, dramatically affect the flavor and aroma. This is a yeast that people have known to strain it to get more out of it. The problem is if you overstrain it, you can also get things you don't want. So a lot of times they suggest underpitching, but don't underpitch massively. Don't want a stalled fermentation. Now, this one over here, I have not tried before that I recall, and it's a 380. 380 is Hefeweizen 4 ale yeast. It ferments a little cooler. It's 66 to 70 Fahrenheit or 19 to 21 Celsius. Well, the classic one is 68 to 72 Fahrenheit and 20 to 22 Celsius. This strain produces a balance of phenols and esters, but it includes nutmeg, clove, spice, and it's a little bit more dominant than that of the banana or even sometimes bubblegum aroma, which I'm not a big fan of. Pitching rate and temperature, of course, the same thing. They're dramatically affected based on how much you pitch, and if you underpitch and strain it, you're gonna get a little bit more. So, plus there is the low flocculation, and on top of that, you get minor sulfur, which means it might smell like, but still tastes good, we hope. So, let's do the giveaway. Or should we say, let's tell you what we're giving away. Okay. This might not fit on most of you guys out there. This is a large tilt hydrometer t-shirt, tilt hydrometer and thermometer, but it might fit one of your lovely significant others or girlfriend, or if you're just a younger guy, small frame. It looks like it kind of runs XL, but it is a large, so it might shrink a little bit, so you gotta be aware of that. I'll give you a keyword for this later in the video. You know how that works. And here we go. Got some videos coming out with some sours, so I wanted to throw this out there. American sour beers, innovative techniques for mixed fermentations. this is the book for this week, and I'll be giving you some information a little later in the video. Without further ado, let's get tasting. And I was brewing yesterday and sliced my hand open this morning, cleaning some additional stuff. The dangers of brewing. And yes, they're not identical glasses. It's the only two classic Hefeweizen glasses I have that are not in storage. Okay, I probably should have poured a little slower and a little lower, but nah, it'll be good. It's all good. I also tried to get somebody to come share. Yeah, got shot down on that, so I guess I'm having 2 pints. It's only 5% ABV, so not too bad. Okay, I definitely need to pour a little slower. I've been dealing with other beers and some IPAs that you got to kind of almost dump them in there to get the head. Now, this is pretty classic and pretty typical of a nice Hefeweizen, though. You get a big foam head, and it's partly because of the wheat. Okay, had some bubbles sticking, but there we go. Yellow, cloudy, typical Hefeweizen. Looks beautiful. And you can sit and wiggle the foam, and the foam's not going anywhere. It's almost like whipped cream. So, I mean, and then same thing, you can wiggle that. And I don't know. I keep getting the bubbles sticking. Probably should have rinsed the glass. It was sitting in the pantry for a little bit, but I'm gonna say they're about the same color. So this is our standard. Oh, okay. Right off the 300, much more aroma by a little bit, but definitely noticeable. Probably hard to smell through the foam, but I can smell it. And I'm gonna say it's probably banana and clove. More so banana. Banana definitely. And that, what I call wheaty, maybe Pilsner and wheat. But the banana, definitely. A little bit of banana rind. Okay, I smell the banana here. Not sure if I smell clove or anything, and it seems more mild, but it's definitely noticeable. Okay, let's see if we can't do this. I want to keep them looking pretty. Yay, we emptied that one. It's a larger glass. So here we go. You know what? I know what that's supposed to taste like. So I want to go with the 380 first. We're going to do it a little backwards, I guess. It's nice. I got a little bit of banana on the nose, but that clove just nailed me. And initially I started tasting spice, but I wasn't sure what it was, but then that clove just kind of settled out. I can see nutmeg. I can see nutmeg, but had I not read that in the description, I might not have thought about nutmeg. I would have just thought clove, got that spice, and thinking the spice is something related to the clove and the banana, because the banana is right on my nose. I can make an amazingly smooth Dunkelweizen, but I have never made an amazingly smooth Hefeweizen. I've made okay Hefeweizen. That was really good and really smooth, and I like it a lot because I like spices, the whole Saz hops and Styrian Goldings. And okay, here we go. Usually I have water. I think I do. Yeah, I have a couple bottles of water. I'm like that movie, I think Signs or whatever. I got water bottles everywhere. I have them in my car, I have them by my bed, I have them everywhere. Here we go. I thought that was good and that was smooth. I still like that better. But this is like just smooth, like just very, 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 very smooth. I get the banana. The clove is very mild. I'm assuming that it says they recommend 68 to 72 Fahrenheit, and you can go a little higher. 75 is not a big deal, especially if you want a lot of banana. But I have a feeling that they're brewing these and fermenting dead on, right in that range. Probably 68 to 72, they're probably sitting right at 70, and 20 to 22 Celsius, they're probably sitting right at 21, and the other, they're sitting right in the middle, just so they can really get a good comparison. But crazy, crazy smooth. Got a little bit more mouthfeel. Sorry. I knew there was something going on. I'm gonna have crackers, but hey, just not wheat crackers. Okay, I'm gonna say the mouthfeel is so close, but you don't notice it over here. I noticed it right away here. It was just like it just lingered on my tongue, just kind of hanging out, saying, hey, I'm here. It's all good, just chilling. It was a little strange after having that one. So you know what time it is, right? It's time to give some away. Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna do the t-shirt first. So, still got the tags on it from Tilt and everything here. Brand new t-shirt from Tilt, direct. Thank you to Tilt Hydrometers out there, huge thank you. Second giveaway, or actually third giveaway. So, first of all, on this shirt, you know what? Let's make it a bonus. We'll do a little Tilt opener, which also opens bottles, which is nice. So we're gonna add that to it. Simply, anywhere in the comments below, 2 words, Tilt Hydrometer. That's it, Tilt Hydrometer. And exactly 1 week from now, we will pull a name. It is a US only because it's something I gotta ship like this. So US only, but Tilt Hydrometer. The other one, yeah, if you're somewhere else, I will try to send a book to you. If I have to do a Kindle, we'll figure something out. So yes, I know, 2 words, White Labs. Yeah, I know it's sour, but they make yeast and they make the lacto and all the other stuff so you can do your sours too. Just put White Labs, 2 words, anywhere down below in the comments, and you're in for the book. And a week from now, we'll run the little randomizer and pull a name and check back if you don't get auto replies or notifications from YouTube, because I still have a book hanging out that someone hasn't responded. So yeah, let's get back to the beer. And yes, if you win that Tilt shirt, you're gonna get that little can opener / Tilt thing opener too. So I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, but I might not be brewing with the 300 anymore. I know you're like, what? It's smooth, but it's just doesn't have as much going on, and it's so done it, been there, done that, you know, I mean, classic, yes, classic. You know, if I wanted to brew a classic, boom. But I like this a lot. I wish I would have tried this years ago. This is just really good. I don't know how that long they've had the 380, but I like that a lot. I think I'm gonna drink this and then I'm gonna finish that so I can enjoy it. But I'm telling you, if you're gonna try it and you like just banana, boom. Nice, smooth wheat ale. If you like a lot going on, I mean, I got bananas on the nose, I'm getting hit with some clove, maybe a hint of nutmeg, definitely got some spice. I didn't smell any bubble gum. Okay, I can see where you might think you smell a little bubble gum. But it's not that nasty bubble gum that I can't stand. I don't eat or chew gum or whatever you want to call it, but yeah. No, I like that. 380 wins for me. Everybody's different. But yeah, if you're in Asheville, North Carolina, swing by, check this out. It's cool. You can get a couple cans to go. They usually have something sitting there in the fridge waiting for you to take with you. But otherwise, if you got time, they have a ton of selections that you can try, like 3 different IPAs. They're the same IPA, just different yeast that help bring out different things. They do Trappists, you know, triples, things like that, Dubels, just everything you can imagine. Just really, really cool. Don't forget, like, subscribe, keep sharing. Definitely appreciate the sharing. And I guess cheers to me, hey? It's a weird sound. Thank you again.